Hey guys, today I'm going to teach you how to change out your oil and oil filter on a 2008 Kia Sportage. That's high mileage. Let's go. Alright, so of course what you need for this oil change, oil filter job is an oil filter, you know. Make sure it has the ring, the rubber ring, the seal. And of course you're going to need some oil. Not just any oil, since my car is high mileage. It's above 75,000, mine's 76,000. I'm going to use a full synthetic, or not full synthetic, I'm going to use synthetic blend, SAE 5W20 for high mileage cars. If you don't know what your oil number is or the type of oil you need, you can always look at your oil cap, you know, SAE 5W20 GF3. That's how you know. Or you can look at your owner's manual, or you can look up on Google. And of course, I need a 17mm socket wrench for the drain plug. I need a funnel so I could pour the thing in later on. Some carb cleaner just to clean out the plug and or the surface for this. You know, you don't want no residue going on. Of course, I'm gonna need a drip pan, and then of course you need some jacks. Yeah, you need those. Pretty much, I think that's all you need for this oil change. It's pretty simple. So let's get to it. Let's go. All right, so we're gonna start by jacking up the car. So I already pre-jacked it. It's already jacked up. It's on the stands and so forth. And then we got the tire chocks, which I just use hollow blocks. So we're gonna go under this, of the front part of the 2008 Kia Sportage. We're going to take out this cover. There's a cover here, and your oil filter should be there, and as well as the oil pan and the bolt. So we're gonna need to get under here and make it more easier access. It's about a 12mm socket to take out all those. It's about 4 things, and yeah, let's get to it. Alright, since I already took out the bottom cover, what I like to do is kind of clean it up because, yeah, usually it gets super caked in dirt, so I like to clean it up. So I'm just going to hose it down, let it dry while I continue my work. Alright, so I'm letting it run for about 5 minutes because we want the oil hot to kind of come out. Not really hot, but warm, faster to come out, you know, when it goes out. If you do it at a cold start, it'll be a little slower, but at least all the oil's on the bottom pan already, so it'll come out. But a little life hack is kind of do it when it's a little bit hot, you know. Maybe like 5 minutes, 10 minutes run, and then we'll let it drip out. We'll do the plug. If you want to check your oil, there's this engine oil dipstick right here. Yeah. And we're going to pour right here. See how brown it is, the sediment. I mean, if it's lighter than that, it'll be okay. But you can see all the things. You want those dots, right, to be either on the middle or at least on the full dot. Right now it looks like I'm pretty much high, but the best way to do it is to take it out, wipe it down, dip it back in, and then check it, measure it again. Alright, so we're going to check the engine oil from the engine oil dipstick. Of course, when I take it out, wipe it down, because you're not going to get the real measurement of it. See how dirty it is. We're going to dip it back in. And there's gonna be dots that show low or full. I mean, mostly this car, unless you have a leak, it's gonna be, you know, full, but it's just gonna be dirty. So. And there we go. We're checking the. I don't know if you can see it. It's kind of too crazy, but there you go. It looks like it's more on. It's right under the first hole, but if you could see the oil, it should be a little bit like light brown, but right now it's a little dark. I like to change my oil every 6 months, 3 to 6 months, at least twice a year, and or 4 times a year, you know, if you care that much about your oil. Alright, so this right here is our drip plug. We're gonna use a 17mm socket to kind of loosen it first, and then we're gonna unscrew it by hand, because yeah, when you do it, try to give it a little push back in, because you don't want it all spilling out everywhere. So after this bolt is loose, get your drip pan ready, and as you loosen it, you're gonna hand push it back, and then you're gonna pull it out, and it should spew out. And here we go, here we go, here we go. Yep. Now we're just gonna let that drip for as much as it wants to. And we're gonna inspect this bolt. Yes! Alright, so now we're gonna take out the oil filter, right? But we gotta be careful because it's gonna drip, so we're gonna get a catch pan again. Alright, so now we're gonna change the oil filter. It should be hand tight. Shouldn't be that hard to do it, but sometimes they sell oil filter tools to take that out. But we're just gonna try to unscrew it. Usually it's like 3 turns and a half, and yeah. So let's go. Yep, it's not that tight, but right when we do it, it's gonna spew out a little bit. So we're gonna let it run. Hopefully he catches. There we go. Let the oil filter just do its thing. It's getting crazy right now. But yeah. That's why we wear gloves. Alright, we're gonna let it drip. Okay, as always, I like to tell you to always compare the new one to the old one, and it looks similar. The cool thing about these filters, it does tell you kind of instructions. You're gonna do 3 full turns and a half to tighten these. But remember, you want to put a little oil inside and also on the rim before screwing it back on, which I'm gonna do now, not with the dirty oil, but with the clean one. Right, so like I said, you got the new filter here. We can't just straight up put it on. We want to lubricate it a little bit. Just put some on your finger, a little bit on really good, you know, just right there on the rim, you know. And if you want, kind of preload it up with oil, you know, so that when you plug it in, it helps out. Alright, so that's how it looks. A good tip that most people really don't do is they don't clean it out. So we're gonna try to clean it out. Just a fast kind, wipe it down. I'm gonna wipe it down with some carb cleaner, and we're just gonna wipe it down before screwing on the new filter. Also, I'm gonna clean the connecting part and the screw part with carb cleaner, just to clean it out while this finishes, and just to keep the parts where we screw in and the filter clean. And clean it out with carb cleaner. Just give it a good clean with the carb cleaner, as well as the connecting parts for where the seal is going to be for your oil filter. Yep. Just give it a wipe down with your carb cleaner on a rag. Don't spray it on directly, you know. Yep. Yep. So, since we already pre-lubed the thing, and we're just going to screw it back on with the thing cleaned as well. We're just going to screw it back on. Oh, try not to spill that, so a little too much. But yeah, we're just going to tighten it, the filter, and on, and we're just going to do 1, 2, 1, 2, 3 and a half. That should be good right there. New oil filter on. Now we're gonna go put the plug back, the drain plug. All right, for the drain plug bolt, I'm just gonna fast kind clean it out with the carb cleaner, and then also I'm gonna wipe down the part where it's gonna go in, and then I'm gonna put it back in. You don't need it very tight. There is specs to it. I think it's like 8 pounds of torque, but I'm just gonna hand tighten it because, yeah, it was a super hard thing to take off. A lot of these oil drain plugs get stuck on, and you got to figure it out. Even with the impact drill, it's not gonna come out. So, just gonna tighten it down again. Alright, so the bottom part, whatever we needed to do on the bottom part is done. Now we're gonna have to get a funnel and put our new oil in to our car, our 2008 Kia Sportage car. And if you want to know how much oil you're gonna use, it's usually 4.5 quarts through 4.8 quarts. So 4.8 quarts and or 4.5 quarts. Just the price, just the range through that. Okay, so that's what we're gonna put, and then we're gonna put it in. We're gonna use our dipstick, and then pull it out, wipe it again, and then yeah. We have 5 here. I want to show you the difference with the dirty oil. Dirty oil is like black. Look how black the oil is. This is about like a 6-7 month oil in my car. So yeah, it's pretty dirty, man. Lucky we put in the new one and the new filter, and we cleaned it out a little bit. This new oil is actually, I mean, you can't really see, but it's super clear. It's like cooking oil, clear white, yellowish. So let's go put that bad boy, those bad boys inside. Alright, so we finished putting our oil. We put about 4.2/5 inside our engine here. Now we're gonna close it up, pull the dipstick, and check it. We're gonna check the meter, and if it's in the right or wrong of the dipstick, see if it's full or whatever. We took it out, wiped it down, dipped it back, and we are perfect. It is right above the F a little bit. It's a little bit overfilled, but we're perfect on it, you know. Just we always wanted it like there. But also, I don't know if you could see the difference from the old oil from before was super brown and black. This one is clear. You know, look how clean that is. But remember, I'm using a high mileage oil. You can also use everything that I did for this video. You could also use it on your car. It just might be a little different with the oil, and or where's your drain plug, and or where's what kind of you know, whatever specs you have. But the process of changing oil is the same thing. So now we're gonna start it up, and yeah, we're gonna let it run for about 5 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes. And we're gonna do everything in reverse, jack it down, put it back down, and yeah, that's about it. I hope you noticed the oil when I was pouring it in was kind of very clear compared to the oil when I poured it out. It was super black. So yeah, the oil helps, you know, the pistons and so forth get lubricated as it pumps your fucking car, you know, as it makes your car go. All right, so it's running, and we're just letting the oil do its thing. Well, yeah, that's how you pretty much change oil, and how you pretty much change the oil and the oil filter for a Kia Sportage 2008. I want to thank you for watching. Yeah, please like, comment. I don't care how old this video is. Comment what you feel like you think you need, that I need to know, or comment what you want to know about what this job and so forth. Yeah, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe to your boy. Peace out. I'm out.